so that I can cut the VOD easily on Twitch. I'll update the title. I think we're still waiting on Narrows. I don't think it's been 15 minutes since he said he needed the time. But, yeah. Oh, man. We've got this bug again. Actually, did Chris ever respond to it? I posted about this. I've never seen this bug. I've played so many games on this site. I had never seen that bug up until like a week ago. Whenever the last time I streamed was. Bugs. Oh, it was? Yeah, no. He didn't respond. Okay, looks like we're starting. So, hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing EIK WM France Deck G4, 5, 6 game with Neros, Quatenins, and Pain. Let's look at this first pile. I'm going to need to look at the G6 cards a little closely. But I see Village Elder, which is very strong. I see Employee of the Month, which is quite strong. Barrel Maker looks really good. Manure Shoveler, I think, is pretty reasonable. This is a hard one. I don't think there's like a really clear first pick here. I think Employee of the Month is really good. But I don't know how other people value it. I think Barrel Maker is like pretty stupidly good. Although first pick Village Elder. Alright. NER-FG. NER-FG. And if you don't know what that means, it was coined by, I don't know if Sabosh coined it, but it's, I think in German, NER is kind of like nothing but. So, NER-FG. Nothing but family growth. Just grow, grow, grow. In which case, Miser is an excellent card to that end. The rest of these, yeah, Fresh Dirt Worker doesn't really look that playable. Same with Universal Educator. Crop Rotator is great, but with Village Elder, a pick like Miser is awesome. Rule Breaker. So go from 3 to 4. That's actually pretty good, because you only need to get to four fields, 3 pastures, 3 stables, 3 vegetables. Although Thatcher's Helper is pretty good, especially if I want to build multiple rooms. I think it's hard not to take Thatcher's Helper. Shearer is not bad as well, but I think Thatcher's Helper. Yeah, Boarlord looks okay too, but I mean, if I can just build, grow, build, grow, build, grow, like it doesn't matter. And the fact that Thatcher's Helper, that any player takes a family growth action, like, pretty good. South Pole Explorer. That's a very interesting card. I've seen people do really cool stuff with it. I'm going to take it just so that nobody else has it. I don't think I'm likely to have a game that supports it. Although with Village Elder, it's possible. Okay, so the way I could look at it is Thatcher's Helper has the potential to pay out 3 read. If I'm doing a 4-room stone house, I only need 4 read in the whole game because of Miser. So that would mean that I would only need 1 Reedstone food action, and Village Elder actually likes a lot of Reedstone food actions. So what I could do is I could set up an early South Pole Explorer game where I try to do like 2 fields and 6 fences or something like that, and then start breeding my cattle, get my vegetable. Yeah, that's actually an option. I find all these to be quite weak. If I'm gonna go for South Pole Explorer, Manure Shoveler is the pick because it gives me a payoff for getting the animals breeding early. If I'm not gonna go for South Pole Explorer, I think it's Storehouse Minder. Although Contractor is something as well with Village Elder in hand. I think Manure Shoveler though. If I think I'm gonna do like 2 fields, 6 fences, then South Pole Explorer. Start of each round. The problem with this is that you need empty plowed fields, and I want to fill my fields. I want to put good stuff in them. I want them to accumulate crops. Like Manure Shoveler, if I can get to 6 animals, that's getting me a green and a vegetable every time before I take a sow action, and I could use that green to bake it because I can sow first and then bake is the text on it. So, branch collector, I guess. I don't think I'm likely to play fisherman. And then rule breaker, it's a good late game. It's a late game card, so I want late game point cards now. Alright, well, Donkey is a great card, but I think if I'm going to go for South Pole Explorer, it's not what I want. Foreign labor is interesting. Granary is interesting. I think trade school, one of your unused stables, then pay 1 food to play an occupation. Ooh. Oh, an accumulation action space. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I like trade school here. That looks pretty strong. You can put it on like the 2 wood or the 1 wood action space. It makes it a pretty good move for me the whole game. Yeah. The rest of these are all pretty expensive. I mean, Timetable is nice. Timetable playing Magnet is actually pretty good. The problem is I would need to take like 1 stone cost things, which is not the easiest to do. Maybe with something like Contractor it would have been better, but I don't think Contractor got played or got picked. Lamp Oil, like this looks like the perfect Lamp Oil game. Like I play Village Elder into Trade School, and then I fill the bottom, and then I get my 2 cattle, Lamp Oil, then I can play my Thatcher's Helper and my South Pole Explorer. South Pole Explorer probably second, then Thatcher third, something like that. Costermongers is great as well, especially because I'm pretty sure I'm taking vegetable, and it lets me get food with the start player action late in round 1 or stage 1. Oh man, well, passing powder keg to whoever takes the The foreign labor card is pretty good for them. Hoe, no. Stone cart, no. I'm going to have too much wood to spend early in the game. I actually like a card like Abandoned Willow here. It lets me turn an early plow action into 4 wood. Especially since I'm planning on doing that fairly early. Like I think what I do is I do 2 plows, Village Elder, plus 1 more wood action. So, okay, so the sequence is Village Elder, Trade School. So Village Elder, plow. 3 wood, plow. Then Trade School, South Pole Explorer, 6 wood. 6 wood fencing, something like that. Yeah, like being able to do, like if 2 wood is sitting here, if I'm late in this 3rd round, being able to start play Trade School and then immediately play South Pole Explorer, that should actually be pretty strong. Now, how much food am I going to need to do that? If Village Elder is free, South Pole Explorer will cost 1 food. And then what was my count? It was plow, 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 take wood, 2 occupations. Now I can take the 2 occupations and wood at the same time. So it could be... It might be doable. It might be doable. Grade 11, I love grade 11. Ability to toss this away to make a stone oven, I think it's great on a minor improvement. Farm school I like too, but I think farm school with trade school I don't need both. I mean parchment is good. Wow, there's a lot of occupation playing help here. Just take artichoke field. Artichoke field is fine. It's cheap. Its payout is okay. 1 food per harvest is fine. And even if it doesn't pay out any food, 1 wood for a point is fine. I think granary is really good. I think manure shoveler means that I don't need granary though. I mean, donkey's just like one of the best minor improvements. And this might actually be a woodsaw game. Now, if someone took lighthouse or field doctor, woodsaw obviously gets destroyed. Yeah, harrow to plow my 2 in the beginning is not really a thing because it requires a 2 wood action, which is just too slow. Horse is an option, especially with donkey, because donkey sometimes means that you don't have room for that other thing. But I think woodsaw is actually a reasonable option here. And I'll grab fishing rod, I guess. I don't really see myself playing any of the rest of these. Not with donkey in hand. And I don't have any reason to go to stone early, so. Alright, so if we're going to do this South Pole Explorer strategy, I start 2nd, which is beautiful. It's the best starting position by far. Especially if paying first move read stone food. If he does, I play Village Elder into Trade School. Beautiful start. Really beautiful start. Yeah, and I don't play, I would not do something like, I guess I could just plow. I need at least 3 wood. How do I get 3 wood? I can get 3 wood on the 1 wood space, but the odds that it doesn't get taken at 2 wood is not that strong. I think just 2 wood is the place to put it. And I can take 2 wood twice. If I take 2 wood twice, that means I have 7 more actions. 2 wood twice. That gets my 2 occupations out. Then I would have 4. I think I can make this work. I think I can just barely make it work. And then I don't even have the option because Pain start player net, landing net. So it's a totally moot point. And I just signaled to everyone that I took South Pole Explorer with that. There's no other reason to plow there. That's a pretty clear signal. So you've got Contractor for Quatenins. Contractor plus Magnet, you can do some cool stuff because you can keep playing the 2 stone major improvements. And then you get to Magnet 1 stone, and then of course you pay 1 food for the second one. And Landing Net, just classically good card. 3 wood here. No, it's Field. Yeah, definitely Field. Field into Start Player Trade School. Yes, I don't have time to take 3 wood and play all the occupations I want to play. I have to be taking wood and playing the occupations at the same time. Pain plays School Lunch Lady. This is a good card. Only 2 actions left. There's Expensive Occupation available. I mean, probably as soon as I play Trade School, one of them is going to take whatever space I mark just to block me. But that's why I put it on the 2 wood space, because taking the 2 wood space next round is still fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Whoa. Oh, we could have 2 players fence 6 in stage 1? What? Well, I saw that coming, but it was unavoidable. I think I'd take 3 food here. I need the food. The South Pole Explorer makes me think of Maester Aemon from Game of Thrones. Well, from A Song of Ice and Fire, but it makes me think of the actor as he was portrayed in Game of Thrones. I'm sure that's actually some kind of explorer, but I don't know who it is. I'm ignorant on that topic. So I am keeping an eye on Twitch chat, so if I go over anything too quickly, or if there's something that is not comprehensible, please point it out to me. Okay, if I play South Pole Explorer here, Neros can plow, and then he's beaten me to it. But if he plows the first one, I can build 2 stables. Alright. Let's do it. Narrows could also take 3 wood. If he takes 3 wood, he can beat me to it as well. Okay, I think we should quit. Harrow. I did not think about. I never thought someone was going to actually compete with me for it, and I just handed it to him. I just handed it to him. The fact that he can do that with start player is just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I forgot about that. I mean, it's a blunder by me, but I'm not expecting someone to play into somebody else's South Pole Explorer. Like, he must have seen that card and then just said, I'm going to base my whole draft and early game around it. And I mean, okay, fencing 6 this early is fine because he's got the sheep grab available. But then the South Pole Explorer just makes it GG. Well, that sucks. Wheatstone food. Hopefully my 2 wood action comes back. Like, if Neros took first pick something like Wealthiest European or whatever. Okay, South Pole Explorer was in his first pack because I saw it 4th. Fresh Dirt Worker, so he's using it to get a wood per round. So we've got Fresh Dirt Worker, which I looked at in the draft pretty closely. Big one here is Guild Hall. Guild Hall for Quantinins. Nice card. Can build the 2 clay fireplace. He's got the Contractor. So now, here's where the Contractor magnet plays just blows the game open. Because being able, like, just building major improvements is, like, if you spend the whole game building stone major improvements, you're not developing your farm enough usually. Because they're not efficient enough on points. You don't get enough wood. But if he's playing an occupations as he does them, then that can be pretty busted. I'll play my miser here. The consolation is he has no wood. And he had to play the Harrow to do that. And the Harrow is good for all your opponents. But the downside is you got 2 cattle without an action. We'll see. So here comes the 2 clay fireplace for Quantenens. And now Payne gets to build the first room in round 5, which is in a really absurdly good position to be in. No. What is going on? Okay. I'm sure Payne missed Miser. He had to have. That's the only reason he would do that. Oh, I never fed. I need to feed 4. I announced it, right? Can I afford to play another occupation? This is a little dicey, but getting the Thatcher's helper out will be pretty good. Reed, wood. Oh, you know what? I need to take food before I can buy the top reed. Well, I'll need food either way. Narrows, probably start player, apprenticeship, yeah. And then he gets a 6 wood action. Yeah, we should really just concede to Narrows. And then he builds first action. Oh no, he has to take 6 wood. Ah. But then Payne will grow, build, which will force me to grow. And I can't get my Thatcher's helper payout yet. This has just been terrible. Bad, 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 bad. I thought I could beat Narrows to South Pole Explorer, but I could not. Should have been ready for it when I saw him fence those 6 fences. I thought he's got to have some other reason to do so. Stupidly, maybe. Okay, and he takes 6 clay over 6 wood. Sure. That's weird. I'll family growth. It's okay if I pass up on my thing for 1 round. It's not a big deal. Pay fishing rod. And this guarantees that fishing's going to be taken at 3 food by someone, but I mean, then I can read stone food and build the joinery. It's an okay option. Man, my manure shoveler. I was really planning on feeding with grain from manure shoveler. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I guess I should highlight bone collector. It's, you get stuff whenever you eat animals. Did I pass this? If this was a first pick bone collector, I'm going to feel very, taken advantage of. Because the thing is, playing around someone else feeding you South Pole Explorer, I don't think is a very reliable or consistent way to play. But it obviously worked here. So how can I criticize? I can't criticize it because it obviously worked in this game. I should have taken Harrow. I forgot. I totally forgot about Harrow doing that kind of a play. I was thinking only the other way around, where you plow first and then fence. I should have been thinking about fence into plow, double plow. But that happens. Oh hey, fishing came back. That's unexpected. Plus F. And now they have to be careful because I'm going to miser grow. I'm just going to miser grow. Okay, so I think I'm doing... So if I get to 5 rooms, 4 fields, 3 pastures, fence 13 with 3 stables, that's 1, 2, 3 points already from rule breaker. And then I can eat, if I eat a bunch of crops, if I get where, I shouldn't say eat a bunch, but if I can get to 3 points on crops, which is usually a pretty achievable number, then rule breaker can be worth even more. Narrows first action, major, minor, cooking hearth. That works for me. Works just fine. So I need more, I need more food still. I got branch collector. I haven't played branch collector in years. Years and years and years. Wow. This game is so slow on the family growth queue that Payne was able to play Restless Father and Gardener's Wife before growing. Oh man. If I play an occupation, how do I feed? You know what? I don't need to play an occupation here. I need to secure my feeding. And I think I'll actually feed with joinery. Or basket maker's workshop. Both are options. But joinery it looks like. Because I'm not going to get 3 reed this round. Oh, I can't. What am I thinking? I can't even play joinery. That's really silly of me. I'm not playing well this game. Not focused. I'm a little tilted from Terra Mystica still. I had a really bad Terra Mystica game. Wow, simple oven. With school lunch lady, it's pretty excellent. Good, really excellent start here for Payne. So I'll buy the reed here. And then I think because my feeding demands it, I have to take 3 food here. I don't see any other way that I'm able to feed. And then lastly, I can start player and get a whole crap ton of wood. Yeah, okay. need 6 now. And then I grab 6 wood. So if I build 2 more rooms with Miser and then Reno twice, that's all the read I need for the rest of the game. In terms of wood, 2 Miser rooms puts me at 9. 3 more wood on the board puts me at 12. 3 stables down to 6. Artichoke field puts me at 5, so I need about 8 more wood. And I probably want to play 2 more occupations, so that's 2 wood twice, so then I'm looking at 4 wood, like 1 4 wood action is enough for me for the rest of the game. Continent says, I would have taken 5 wood if he was Narrows. Yep, I agree. Although the problem is I can build again, so yeah, I am pressuring family growth for sure. It's good for Pain that that's the way it went, though. That's for sure. Fishing rod pays off extra in round 9. So let's take that first of all. He's going to take the sheep as soon as I fence. Let's do that, and I'll play Manure Shoveler. And then I can fence 13. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, here it is. The well for Narrows. So pretty nice game. If it was round 7 family growth, I think Narrows is winning for sure. Since it's not, other people have a chance, put it that way. Oh, Quantinins did not take sheep. That means I'm going to get a sheep sweep in here. I'm going to fence 13 and then grab 4 sheep. I can't even eat them, but yeah, it will put me pretty close to starving, won't it? Well, then I could build Basket Maker's Workshop if I'm in starving territory. Payne plays Grain Mill Oven. So is he looking at first action, build a room? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, considering I have that Harrow's been played, I only need 2 more plow actions to get to 4 if I've built, and then if I build 5 rooms, that's my farm filled. So, yeah. And I can build a clay room rather than a wood room. That is an option. Pain playing Occupation Barrel Maker. I am amazed this got all the way to Pain. This card looks great. I'm actually pretty disappointed that it got all the way to him. Because, yeah, it looks like a really good card. 4 sheep. Neros doesn't have to family growth here, so hopefully he doesn't. I want more time to see how this round is going to shake out. I want to know if, really what I want to know is, am I getting fishing or not? Because fishing's 5 food for me with fishing rod, because fishing rod gives 2 food instead of 1 starting round 9. So if I get 5 food fishing, then I can definitely afford to buy the reed, because then I would only need 1 more food action. So even if I don't do any more animal actions in 2 rounds, or sorry, in round 12, Manure Shoveler is going to start paying out a grain and a vegetable. And considering that I already have a vegetable in my hand, it should be really easy to get some nice crop points. So that's a big point in favor of building the cooking hearth and starting to eat with the cooking hearth. Narrows plays Occupation Wolf. No, he doesn't. Okay. I guess if he plays Wolf, then he can't grow, or he can't just eat his cattle. So that's his first pick there, Wolf. Wolf is a pretty solid reason to fence 6 early, I have to say. Even if I don't gift himself Pole Explorer, having Wolf in hand is pretty nice. And now he's going to be able to use his Fresh Dirt Worker to pay off his Wolf. Yeah, maybe Fresh Dirt Worker is good. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so Quantinins playing Stone Oven with Contractor into Landscape Gardener. Nice combo. This is a great card. Landscape Gardener is just a really, really fantastic card. Alright, Pain. He has better ways of feeding than fishing. Good, 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 good. I think I eat a raw grain to pay for Thatcher's Helper. Or, sorry, not raw grain, raw vegetable. I think with Manure Shoveler, getting other stuff back will be relatively easy. And I think being able to build a room here is actually pretty relevant, because Payne is going to Reno with the last action of the round, so being able to grow ahead of him in round 10 will be pretty important. It'll also dissuade him from doing anything other than, like, it'll maybe let me take boar. I guess I could take boar as well. As boar is an option. Birthwell. If you play his card in round 5 or after, immediately take a family growth action even without room. Oh, cool. So he turns the well into double family growth. Oh, very nice for Narrows. Very nice. Does make the well available again. I should subtract my food on my farm. I'm very interested to see what Payne does here. He took Reed. Okay. Well, I'm fairly confident his first action of next round is not going to be build a room. So I think I am safe taking the boar here. Although I sit ahead of Narrows. You know what? I do sit ahead of Narrows. Okay. Since I sit ahead of Narrows, I can take 3 boar next round. Let's build 1 room. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And I can afford to build a stable here as well. Five food and a vegetable to feed. Eating the raw vegetable is not great because I probably want to build a cooking hearth anyways, but the clay is going to be hard to come by, it looks like, so I think this is probably okay. And then we'll grab 3 boar here. You know what's awesome? Donkey can combine with the harrow. So I can still play donkey and then only need 1 plow action. Yeah, now every time I do a sow action, I'm getting a green and a vegetable. Unfortunately, all the freaking cards are gone. All the ovens. But that's okay. I need 8 food in the next harvest. I can definitely take 2 food fishing for 4 next round, but I need to start eating sheep or something else. So cooking hearth, fireplace, or the basket maker's workshop. I need one of them, definitely. Oh, I can take a wood on family growth. I forgot about that because of the thing. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Thatcher's Helper, it's any family growth action, right? Whenever any player takes a family growth action. So I can actually get a wood from Birthwell. Well, there's 4 wood available. And Payne just built the joinery. So what do I need excess wood for? Not too much. Taking the wood there is a little greedy because it's not something that helps solve my feeding problem. But now what I get to do is no, don't harrow. No, don't give him 2 food when he has 8 people. This is the most difficult harvest for him to feed. Oh well. You're probably planning on plowing more, so I would not, but hey, that's me. So I could lamp oil here, or I'll play artichoke field, I think. And I'm still happy to play donkey and lamp oil. Wood saw will rot in my hand, but that's fine. So I have one more start player action left in me. And then my next round is entirely all about feeding this harvest. And if I can do that, if I can get the fireplace out, then I'm in a good spot, I think. Fireplace or cooking hearth. Cooking hearth is undoable at this point, but fireplace is doable. Although we do have Quantinents going for the major improvements pretty aggressively. Same with Payne. Building joinery this early is something else, that's for sure. I don't really consider Barrel Maker a reason to build the joinery, but if you're looking at the game and saying, let's look at all the wood that's been injected between Bone Collector and Fresh Dirt Worker and Manual Laborer, and there's a lot of wood in there. A lot of wood in there. Oh, I played Village Elder. That's another reason for people to play so many improvements. I forgot about that. Forgot about my own card. I guess I always think of Village Elder as a good reason Here's the way I look at Village Elder is it's like a good reason to get. It's a good way to get 4 wood early. It's usually the way I think about it. But these other guys have much better setups. Like Quantinence has a perfect setup for going after everything. Yeah, this is why I don't like paying for the harrow in this part of the game, because this part of the game is where food is incredibly tight. Food, the round 11, the round 9, round 11 harvests are the 2 most difficult harvests to feed. once you get to a certain I would say once you get to a certain level of experience with the game. For new players, I think the round 14 harvest is the hardest because you only have one round, of course, and you haven't necessarily been setting up a feeding engine. But for experienced players, I think the round 9, round 11 are the hardest for sure. Because usually from your draft and your early setup, you can kind of like in your mind plan out how the first 2 harvests will go. But by the time you get to the 3rd, 4th, there's a lot more variability. But if I can 4 clay into 3 clay fireplace, I'll feel okay with how this is going. Not great, but okay. Having my fencing done with 4 rooms this early is pretty nice. It's just, yeah, my feeding is dicey. I could just do 4 food actions, traveling players and fishing. But that doesn't solve my problems going forward. I'll save an action now, and I'll definitely have to pay for it later. Ooh, grain bag paying out 4 grain to Quantinins. Quite nice. I guess he gets to sow an extra field. Seems a little overkill, but sowing more is always good, usually. Might not be a super meaningful difference, but yeah, the reason I think Harrow is not good is because you're trading 2 wood for a plow. You're trading 2 wood for a field, whereas your opponents are trading 2 food for a field. And 2 wood is an action. 2 food is not. So really good. What? Why does he get... Oh, he has 3 free fields is what he means. Okay. Oh, he's just getting all his... he's just saying how he's getting all of his stuff at once. He's picking the order for Wolf. Wolf is all. Yeah, because he can pick Fresh Dirt Worker to give him a clay. Nice. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff at once. And with Pet Door lets him breed boar in his house, which is nice. There's the Abandoned Willow, which of course I played. Oh, not playing that. Continent's taking 4 clay. Well, he doesn't need a fireplace, but Pain. I mean, Pain has no animals, no way of eating animals. So all it would do would just enable him to take a 4 food action. So I think I'm safe taking 2 clay here. Nope. What am I talking about? There's no 2 clay fireplace available. So feeding, I could Basket Maker's Workshop. That is an option for sure. Problem with it is it requires more reed. I think I can still just go for a fireplace. 4 wood into fishing, 4 food into fishing. Not great, but it's something. And then I can manure shovel sow onto my artichoke field, which pays for me to buy the reed off of my thatcher. And then I can think about that. Quatenance plays quarry. So I'll buy the reed. Sure, I'll buy the reed. Because if I buy the reed, then I have the line where I sow and Basket Maker's Workshop and don't take fishing. That becomes an option as well. So we have quarry into Basket Maker. So Pain might decide that he wants to. Usually though, Basket Maker and Basket Maker's Workshop don't work that well together. What I will do first is I will definitely sow. Plus yeah, sow onto my artichoke so I get a food from there. Neros gets the well again. Very nice. It's cost him a lot of stone, but very nice. I mean, yeah, the fact that I gifted him 2 cattle in round 4, major fail by me, but that happens. That happens. Whoops. What do I have to do in this round? I think I'd build the Basket Maker's Workshop. I don't see. I'm gonna run out of useful actions. Family growth is going to be contested all the way till the end of the game, which is kind of crazy. Definitely makes me building another room a little worse, because I'll probably be able to get on family growth without at some point relatively easily. Yeah. But I want to play Rule Breaker, and I want to build 2 more stables. So wanting to play Rule Breaker means I probably want to take the 2 wood space anyways, and I want to build 2 stables, and I only need 2 more wood on top of my 2 stables to build a room. So yeah, it's probably worth it. For food. Then I get a food from my artichoke field, and I get 3 food from a reed to feed 8. Yeah, lamp oil saves me a food on Rule Breaker. Donkey saves me an action on plowing. I just want 1 plow sow. Plow sow round 14 should be good enough. So start player round 13 with lamp oil or donkey. Probably start player donkey in all likelihood. Hopefully I can get my lamp oil out before then. Haven't dropped any frames yet this stream. I'm pretty pleased about that. I guess that's what happens when we only have 2 people in the house. Everyone else is gone right now. Can actually have like more stable internet than normal. Oh, he was keeping his people down here on the pet door. I was thinking keep them up here, but yeah, down on the pet door makes sense. I'm gonna end this game with no cattle on my farm. I'm not gonna have space for cattle. Wish I had taken horse. Unless I give up on donkey. I can give up on donkey. Yeah. And just plow twice normally. Yeah. Two cattle's a nice action. So I'm fishing this round. What else am I doing? Hopefully plowing. Fishing, plowing, taking 3 clay. Because otherwise someone's going to eye up the pottery and build it and then want more clay to reno. Like Quantinens might do that. Especially with his contractor. Payne gets 2 4-wood actions in round 12, which is pretty nice. This is a really weird game. Just the resource balance is totally off what it would often look like. So, question for me: do I fireplace here, or do I? So I think probably fishing and build room. Hopefully, I can rent a fireplace next round. Yeah, getting to a stone house seems like a pipe dream at this point. Just not going to be able to get the clay in time. Yeah, and if I don't get to a stone house, I'd have basically no chance to win. Just won't have enough points available. Hmm. Oh, I'm not ready to build a room yet. I want to take wood first. So I could do something like start player lamp oil here into family growth. It would be nice if Quatinins returned his 2 clay fireplace for a 6 clay cooking hearth, or 5 clay cooking hearth, because then I could build it, and I would only need 7 clay total, which I can get from a 4 clay action next round. Yeah, I think building the Basket Maker's Workshop was the death of me getting to a stone house. So it might have still been the right move because I do need a lot of food. Oh no, he is building the pottery. Oh, that's not good. On Major Minor. On Renovate. How do you have enough clay to do that? Oh, Contractor can save on Reno? Oh yeah, I can save on Reno. Nice. Okay. I mean, it still means he's gonna like grabbing something like 4 clay next round, but c'est la vie. These guys don't want fishing, do they? I think Reedstone food is still like better than me by quite a significant margin in terms of keeping, just in terms of keeping options open. I will start player nothing with my second action. Yeah. It's not good, but... And then I can do 4 clay. Oh, I have too much to do. Way too much to do. Not enough actions. Too much to do, too little time. Need to take clay, need to build a fireplace, need to take fishing. Actually, if I take fishing, I don't need to build the fireplace yet. Beautiful plow sow action for Quatinins. Yeah, you can see with these guys, they had some more coherent game plans than I did. All right. Um, hmm. Grab fishing so that I can afford the harrow. I'm not sure. Because I'm still thinking about building. I'm still thinking about building a room. Like if I build a room and take clay, then in the last round I'll have 4 actions, one of which wants to be family growth. I still need to take wood before I can build a room, so I can't even do that. Yeah, just too slow this game. Just too slow. I guess building a room becomes a lot worse when I don't need it for the family member, and I don't need to play donkey anymore. Okay, yeah, I give up on building a room. Okay, so I can take clay. Do I take clay, take wood, or do I take clay, plow? If pain gives me plow sow, then plow sow will definitely be my action next round. Yeah, if he gives me plow sow, I will definitely plow sow, because that will just be all of the points. And I can feed with 5 food a reed and artichoke. That's enough here. Now, round 14, I will absolutely have to have a fireplace. Narrows plays Boar Lord. What did this one do again? If you have the most boar, you get to plow. Okay. Well, it means he can't eat any boar, but I guess he has 10 food somehow, so doesn't need to do that anyways. 10 food? When do you get 10 food? I missed that. Definitely missed that. So harvest, harvest. I won't. I will breed the cattle. I won't breed the boar. I will breed the sheep. And 5 food, a reed, and artichoke 1. Yeah, this game would have gone quite differently. Now, to be fair, if I had gone my South Pole Explorer route, I would not have gotten the first family growth. That got me a whole bunch of actions, but I was definitely expecting on being able to feed. Having cattle and having manure shoveler payout earlier was definitely part of my expectation. Neros averaging 46 seconds per move this game. Oh, I hope he wins. It's pretty annoying if people take that long, and with his setup at least, with that for how put it this way, for his level of experience, if he's thinking that much, he should be winning. Neros plays Crop Rotator. Another good card. Okay, so if I get Plow Sow, then Rule Breaker seems worthwhile. Because it'll mean that I can eat my sheep without giving up too many points. It'll mean that I can eat cattle. Yeah, there's just like a lot that I can do. Oh, Payne's setting up a huge Plow Sow action here with Harrow. He hasn't paid for the Harrow yet. 5 food are art. Yeah, so I could still get Plow Sow, or sorry, Sow Bake, but without getting that extra field, the value of that action goes down a lot for me. So much so that I should probably think about maybe Reno Fireplace first move even. Alright, what am I doing here? I think I'm Sow Bake. Let's try it. 7, and I get an extra green vegetable. It's some points. I guess I could have plowed and seen if crops would have come back. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably the better play, just plowing and seeing if I got Sow Bake back. Problem is, we have a couple of people eating with crops, so I don't know. Like, doesn't Payne want Sow Bake? Maybe. Come on, Arrows. Come on. You don't have that many more things to do. Like, that was his only 3-point action on the board. Okay, so if I'm playing Rule Breaker, then what I'm doing is I'm eating 2 cattle and eating 2 sheep. And then I end at 3 points in boar and sheep. Let's build 2 stables. I guess building stables makes room for other stuff as well. So I may as well build 3 stables. Plow is still available too, actually. It's only 2 points for Quatenins and 2 points for Pain, but 2 points is 2 points. So I can afford to eat 2 raw grain and 1 raw vegetable. Maybe Rule Breaker is just not worth playing because I'm not going to need to eat as many points as I think I will. Because if I exclusively eat sheep, that's the most efficient way for me to get points for the rest or to eat for the rest of the game. Like if I eat 4 sheep, then I can still get 2 points from sheep. I'll get 3 points from cattle, 3 points from boar. Then I don't need to eat all my crops down because I'm at max crop points right now, which is a nice position to be in. Play my Reno here just to make sure I get the fireplace out. Yeah, Nero's playing Brushmaker here. I guess I do need to pay food for my occupation. So I need 12 food, 11 with lamp oil. So 11 with lamp oil, eat 2 sheep, 7. Maybe this does work. And then I eat a bunch of crops and take fishing. 7, so if I eat fish, gets me down to 4. Fish or cattle gets me down to 4. Artichoke gets me to 3, and then I eat 3 crops, 2 grain, 1 vegetable. Perfect. Rule Breaker is worth it. Just barely. Just barely worth it. Mostly because I don't have that many other points available to me with these last 2 actions. So does Quatenins beat Neros with the 3 points I donated him, as opposed to Neros, the 2 cattle I donated? I'm just such a nice guy. What can I say? Eat a sheep to pay. So then in the harvest, sheep, food, 3, and then 3 from crops. Yep. So I'm short on fields, but I'm going to hit, and I miss it on stables, but I miss it on stables by getting the point from stables anyways, so I'm going to hit lot. I'm just a really donating guy. That's what I am. I liked giving stuff away this game. And you know what? 8 is not that many for Village Elder. Especially not with a card like Contractor in hand. I mean, he didn't have to go any higher because nobody else is pushing him any higher, but yeah, Neros only 4, me only 6, Pain only 6. Now, Pain did have the... Although he keeps the grain mill oven on his farm. I guess Clay oven, stone oven both went to the contractor plus grain bag plus guild hall. Guild hall is really fun. Fun card. The only thing I don't like about it is like it's slow to start. So stage one occupations are really bad with him, but otherwise. Quantin plays timetable just to lock up that village elder bonus, I guess. Hey, someone took my fishing food. Oh, he hooked it. Oh, with fish hook. Ah, that's funny. 4 food. 4 food. H. Art. 2G. 1V. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in fact, I can convert vegetable more efficiently than I did, but it doesn't end up mattering. 1, 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So pastures, 4 animals, 2 crops. Oh, and stables. So it should be 7 points. Oh, not stables. Pastures, animals, crops. 4, 6-point rule breaker. So whatever I score, plus 6. So, wow, 51. Very respectable score. But it cost me way too much. I gave away way too much. Pain, what did Pain hit? 45. Narrows hit 54. Quantinin hits 56. Yeah, so I'm 5 points behind Quantinin, who I gave 3 points to, and I'm 3 points behind Narrows, who I gave 2 cattle to. So, yeah, that was sad. Oh, artichoke field. So actually 52. And the stable trading post isn't worth anything, right? Yeah. Yeah, too bad. I mean, I have a very good score in this game, but of course nowhere near enough to win. I just have to not give that stuff away. Like, if I don't play South Pole Explorer, my game is so much better. If I don't, well, probably playing Village Elder Village Elder is too early. I don't know about that, but playing South Pole Explorer was bad. I should have remembered about Harrow. I would have been really annoyed if someone else had given Narrows what I had given him. So that happens. Let's take a quick look at my draft, because I had a hard time knowing with my first pick. Although I'm pretty sure Village Elder will be the highest value. So that was game 331999. So we're at almost at 332,000 games on the site. That's pretty cool. Employee of the month is higher than Village Elder. Wow. It makes sense. I think it's a very powerful card, but I like Village Elder a lot. Barrel Maker, Land Agent. Okay, so these cards are all like very comparable. The top 5 were all very comparable cards, all picked within a position of each other. And here I took Miser, Fresh Dirt Worker 3.6. Yeah, interesting. I guess wood per round is pretty good. Just at the cost of plowing 2. Like, you plow round 1, you plow round 2, you play Fresh Dirt Worker in round 2. There you get a wood per round for the rest of the game. Yeah. Or until round 13 when you sow, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Thatcher's Helper, only 1.3. Rule Breaker 3.5. So I got the cards backwards. I took Rule Break Thatcher's Helper when I should have taken Rule Breaker. South Pole Explorer, sure. Manure Shoveler, sure. So I took Branch Collector over Fresh Dirt Worker again. So that was a mistake. So Trade School over Donkey. Worse. Could have taken Donkey, yeah. Lamp Oil, sure. Abandoned Willow. This pile was not great. Well, there's a lot of just very samey cards. Artichoke Field over Parchment, I think it's fine. Monkey. Could have thought about Horse. If I had taken Horse with Donkey, I should have taken Horse if I thought I was going to go for Donkey. But really what I should have done is taken Harrow here. I passed Naros 2 amazing cards with his 7th pick. Cards that ended up being hugely impactful for him. Oh man. I passed him Harrow. And I passed him the other one. Passed him Harrow and Fresh Dirt Worker. Well, that was sad. But less sad than my Terra Mystica game. So, that's a thing. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this little video. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, where you can see me fail miserably at Terra Mystica, and also spam the well all over Twitch. I made an emote. Here, I'll show you guys. You can play the well too. You can spam it all over Twitch. I want to get the well so far spread that I can go into other people's streams and see it spammed. And then this game will become super big, and on a Saturday I won't have to wait 3 hours for a game. Yeah. Apologies to Jewel, who wanted to play but didn't have enough time. That just happens. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.